big part of his career. He ended up, not playing at all as a freshman, that ended up redshirting again in his, I guess, second year at North Carolina, played in just 4 games. Hasn't really seen a ton of action, but 6'3", 300 pounds. He could be in the mix. But if I had to guess, I would say at this point, it looks like to me, John Walker and RJ Jackson Jr. are going to be the top 2 guys at tackle. But again, I think we have depth there. We have a big line. Everyone on the line is over 6 foot and over 310 pounds. I mean, 310 is the smallest guy that we have. So we have some beef there, and we have some depth, maybe a little bit less than last year. If you think, obviously Lee Hunter and Matthew Alexander and some of the guys that we had there. So maybe a little bit less depth. But when you talk about John Walker returning and some of these transfers we got, I feel really good about the tackles as well.
Yeah, Horace Lockett and RJ Jackson Jr., you should know those names. I think Rodney Laura will play a factor, but Rodney Laura won't play a factor this year. I think he's a redshirt sophomore. To your point, he was injured. So I don't think he's going to be as much of a factor. However, Horace Lockett and RJ Jackson Jr., both juniors, which is good, which means they'll have this season and next season with us. Horace Lockett was very, very, very highly touted coming out of high school. He also did very well at Georgia Tech. That was a big loss for them, someone they didn't want to lose,
Right.
and someone that was very, very disruptive. And I think he was all ACC as well when he was with the Jackets. So to me, I think Horace Lockett's going to be someone who's going to move bodies. RJ Jackson Jr., also similar kind of guy. Granted, it's in the AAC at Tulsa. Tulsa, for some reason, has a tendency to put out good linemen. I guess it's that Midwest Oklahoma kind of thing. But he also had a lot of accolades as well and was very, very disruptive for Tulsa. So those 2 transfers, I think, granted, we talked about some of the other guys, John Walker, but I think those 2 guys are going to be are going to be factors for us this year and can move offensive lines. And they both came in the spring. They both were turning heads in the spring, and they both were mentioned numerous times during interviews and folks that were there watching.